Hello, my name is Amber King. The number I've chosen to do is number 1. It includes the frontal lobe and the occipital lobe. The frontal lobe involves the control of movement. It also contains the prefrontal cortex. These include behaviors, decision making, and much more. If someone were to have symptoms of impairment, it could potentially involve schizophrenia, depression, or other possible dysfunctions. If there were damage or even impairment to the prefrontal cortex, they could make poor decisions, but at the same time have an understanding of what is going on. The idea of reward for hard work does not necessarily apply to the individual either, nor does the punishment for bad behavior. If the frontal lobe were to be damaged, it could include motor weakness, and if the prefrontal cortex were to be damaged, it could also lead to the behavioral problems. The occipital lobe is where the visual cortex is located. It detects colors, movements, and forms, and once the information is combined and processed, it goes further into the other areas of the brain. In general, the visual cortex contains an idea of the visual space around it and has these little receptors in the back of the eye that gets sent to neurons that are in the cells adjacent cells to the visual cortex. If the occipital lobe were damaged, one may see things inaccurately, may not recognize words, drawn objects, or would possibly fail to recognize any movements of an object. There would definitely be some kind of vision impairment, like blindness or blind spots, depending on the severity of an injury, any possible birth defects, or just something that had occurred over time. However, most of the symptoms listed above are due to any injury in the occipital lobe. That is my video. Thank you.